Today's How to Play Paintball video is brought to you by my sponsors, Dizana, Die Paintball, Ninja, 187PB, and Patchwork. Hey, it's Danger Man. I'm here to give you one of the hottest tips that advanced players keep to themselves when they play rec ball. Do you back bunker? Well, that's it. I just told you the #1 secret pro players use when playing woods ball. So what is it? I'm here to tell you, and I'll give you a bonus add-on technique at the end of this video. To make it clear, my videos help players learn the game at the stage most enter it, and that's casual rec ball, where you show up to your local paintball field as a walk-on after you got the bug from playing with a bachelor party, a church group, birthday party, company team building group, or with a group of friends. Either at those times or when you return to your local field, you will inevitably be playing with a mixed group, and there will be advanced players mixed in. They are smart, and their experience is something they offer in terms of game recon or simple tips. And that is where I come in. I give you the long-term tools to be a serious threat on the field. I don't just give you advice or tips. I teach technique. And today's technique is one established players don't tell you about. Today, we are focused on back bunkering. So what is it? What does it mean to back bunker? Look at this player up on his bunker. He just cut his sight perspective by 70%. And he's got to drag his marker back into cover. That's a topic I've covered in other videos. Be sure to check them out. But this player is blind to 70% of the threat on the field by playing up on his bunker. Next is another player in camo wrapping a tree. And that would be great if he's actually shooting to the interior of the field from the outside lane. That's why you wrap. But look at him. He's shooting straight downfield at a 90-degree angle. I doubt he's wrapping. And for that reason, he's once again done himself a disservice. He's minimized his field of vision, and he's taken away 70% of his perspective. Let me show you how. Take a look at me behind this bunker. How far am I? Am I inches? Perhaps I'm feet. An opponent trading paint with you at 90 degrees won't know. And in this position, it allows you to rock back into cover from the hips up quicker than they will, as they're up on their tree, wrapping it like a noob. Sure, you may only get a shot at their gun or mask, but that's all you need, because they're going to have to drag their gun back in, and that gives you the advantage. How? Why? Because your opponent is wrapping their marker up around the tree, and they've added more time to their exposure, and you will literally have more time to dodge paint, as they will have less. So you'll want to know why. What the hell can this technique do for you? There are two benefits to the why. First, playing back gives you perspective. Look at this hyperball game. It's not a long-range, long-ball time sink. It's a quick response shootout. My goal is to constantly push back to get more field perspective. I move in tight when forced, then back out as soon as opportunity allows. Even at close range, play as far from your bunker as the shot angles in on you allow. Now, number two, playing back also allows you to shoot dominant hand. You can shoot dominant hand to both sides of the bunker. Learning to shoot switch is critical in tight situations, and you'll get there. But when you brawl with the best, shooting dominant hand both sides of the bunker is an advantage, especially when you're a nasty one-ball brawler like myself. In this illustration, we place you along one side of the field. You're working the tape line. It's where both teams have made contact shooting from range. Let's call it 75 feet, effective range. You are represented as the blue player, and you can see that by standing back off your tree, your vision of the field allows you to see more players. This simple change has altered both your offensive output and your defensive output. Let's face it, you can't shoot what you can't see. Of course, there are exceptions to every rule, and that's where the blind shot comes in, not to be confused with blind fire. Learn more about those in other videos here on the channel. But if we change our example and we place you close to your tree, you can see in the illustration that your field of vision is drastically reduced. The player we would have seen at our 11 o'clock position when we were back off our bunker, but still in cover, is now able to move up on us, unseen. And here's where my point stands. Paintball is a game of angles, not just for shooting lanes, but also vision. Now, if you've been paying attention, we've actually covered two of the three where and whens. First is when played at long range when facing a multitude of opponents. Second, played at short range on a hyperball field due to larger, wider bunkers. And the last is played at short range, maybe even long range, and a one-on-one. Now for the bonus technique I promised. This photo is it. My friends nickname this tree standing. Call it what you want, but as a Danger Man standard, this technique is often called a hot dog move. It's not. It has function. As the camera swings around, you'll see that my foot is stabilizing my body, yet allowing me to bounce left or right to shoot both sides, outside and inside lane, with my dominant shooting hand. Now remember, what makes this technique worthwhile is knowing when to apply it. Okay, for you haters and doubters, let's combine both of these techniques, watch them in a real game situation where it ends in a facial. And while you watch this, I'm going to shill for the channel. So if you like this video, do your part. You've heard that before, right? Like, comment, and share. But the truth is, YouTube gives the channels out there more exposure when they get the likes, the comments, and the shares. So if you want to help, then truly do that. And of course, hit the bell if you want to be notified the moment my next video drops. Now, if you really love paintball, woodsball paintball, hit my digital magazine, dangermanslair.com. We even have a newsletter where I give out a free paintball product from a sponsor monthly, as long as the supplies last, to a random subscriber. Last up, you may not know it, but I have written the Paintball Bible, and you can buy it on Amazon or through my website. It's a cool $12.95, and it's not a tip or advice book. I've got those too, of course, on the channel. Instead, the Paintball Bible breaks down rec ball, woodsball by applying strategy, tactics, and technique. So there's no better paintball instructional book written to date. So you can buy it as a paperback on Amazon, or you can buy the ebook version at my website, dangermanslair.com. Now let's go through this one more time, because you just can't get enough of this move. Aha, kidding. Watch the next video.
It's too much for any man.